So everybody, it's DIB Sports doing a quick reaction about the Cowboys and Giants game, and I predicted that the Cowboys will win this game, and I'm right. They won. Now, let me tell you something about this. You know the Giant fans are going to say, "Well, we didn't have Odell Beckham. Oh, we didn't have Odell." You can't use this excuse. You know why? Because you still have an awesome defense that shut down the Cowboys to only 19 points. And Zeke Elliott didn't score a touchdown. He got 104 yards, though, but he didn't score a touchdown. And Dak, he didn't play that well. Let's be honest here. He missed a lot of throws, and he kind of struggled a bit, but he got himself together and maintained a lead and won the game. However, Giants had plenty of time to come back, had plenty of wide receivers, probably better wide receivers than the Cowboys, to be honest. But still, didn't do nothing at Brandon Marshall, who had one catch in garbage time. The running backs are not that good for the Giants. The offensive line was but Eli Manning was horrible. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Eli Manning is the problem with the Giants. He missed a lot of throws tonight. He had like a game like Tom Brady, like just missing a ton of open guys and just not hitting his throws. Also, so you cannot use the Odell excuse because I think I think it's just a weak excuse. Look at Dallas Cowboys; they have dudes suspended from on a D line. Also, they got a lot of hurt players, so I can use that excuse as well. But no, you play what you have, and I still think the Giants still had enough talent to go against the Cowboys, but they didn't win. So that's my reaction. Is that you know what? Dallas, they're pretty good on. They shocked me on defense. They only allowed 3 points against a high pulling offense with good quality wide receivers. So that's the part that stood out to me was the defense. They played pretty well despite what they have, because their secondary is terrible. But they made a key interception to seal the game. So I think Dallas Cowboys are on the right track. Hopefully Zeke Elliott plays a little bit better because even though he had 104 yards, he seemed like he was going through the motions. I don't think he was all the way there. I don't know because that suspension is over his head and all the distractions going on, the domestic violence case. I think that was part of it, but he just doesn't seem like himself. He didn't seem like he enjoyed the game until towards the end, and then he started doing the feed me thing. So hopefully Zeke Elliott becomes go lucky again because I think he's a go lucky guy, and he needs to get that fun back in his game because he just didn't seem like he was enjoying the game while he was playing. But also, Dak, he got to improve on his throws. He's a little inaccurate. I think he needed to relax a little bit. Maybe it's the first game nerves. I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of pressure being a quarterback for Dallas, but he just wasn't himself either. But he got himself together. And Des Bryant need to get himself together, man. That guy be disappearing in games way too many times. But good game, man. Good game by Dallas. Good game by defense, and you can't get mad. Can't get mad with all the profits. And a lot of people said, "Oh, Dallas gonna lose." Different year, 2017. You can't go by last year. You got to go by game. And that's how football works. Because I can say last year, the Rams were horrible, but look what they did. They scored 46 points, which I know the Colts are bad, but I didn't know they were that bad. But anyway, that was just a good example saying you can't go by last year. You got to go by game each day. And Dallas Cowboys, they seem legit on defense. So I think their offense will get better, and we'll see what happens. But good game by the Dallas Cowboys, man. That's DIB Sports. Deuces.